Hello and welcome back to a Pokemon Odyssey playthrough. We are here today with a couple of brand new Pokemon slapped onto this team because I did want to go ahead and get ourselves a better Arbok because it really appealed to me being an Aether type and Poison type, which is good against Aether. While I was doing so, I decided to put some other things on the team as we have an EXP all, and I trained up some other Pokemon as well. Some of those surprised me, and also, we got a little friend on the side. First things first, we have ourselves the Spearow that we caught really early on. It was an electric type, but we didn't end up using because we had a plus 11 Minun. I did go ahead and slap this onto the party as I knew it could evolve at level 20 when, Spearow evolves. So we have ourselves a Fearow. It is, pretty regular type of stats, fast physical attacker, has Volt Absorb, which is kind of nice for an electric flying type with Spark, Growl, Leer, and Aerial Ace. This is going to be on the team for now. I don't know how well it's going to do, given that it is an electric type in the desert, but still, it is part flying type, meaning it does at least immune ground type moves if the next Stratum boss is heavy on the ground type moves and not rock type moves for whatever reason. So we have this Fearow, which I'm decently interested in using. We're going to put that on the team. Next up is Krabby, who actually surprised me a lot. I did not think this Krabby was going to be worth leveling until it was a Kingler when it gets Crab Hammer. This game has changed that, because we have a brand new move called Water Tackle, a base 65 power physical water move, meaning this is actually a very usable Pokemon, and it is pretty decent, This is worth using in the ground type area for sure, good against rock and ground types, obviously. With the steel typing, so we're immune to Sandstorm. Pretty good overall. Hopefully it still gets Crab Hammer at some point early. This thing normally evolves at like level 30? 28? One of those two. I can't remember which right now, but it's one of those two, so it's not too far off. So when we get a Kingler, hopefully we get a big strong Crab Hammer out of it. We have, obviously, an Arbok. This is not the same Arbok that I caught last time. This is, in fact, Tia, the Arbok, rather than Theo, the Arbok, because I did catch a better one for a better nature. Poison Aether typing. Overall, stats are mediocre because it's an Arbok. Intimidate is pretty nice. I do like that ability, and especially in double battles. It is a good ability to have. Also 69 HP, nice. With Etheric Boon, which is just fun to say. Mind Bash for some Aether coverage, Bite, and Poison Fang, which is actually buffed. Base 65 power rather than 50, I believe it is normally. So a slight buff to Poison Fang, giving us a stronger Poison type move, is nice, especially when Poison is a good move against Aether types. And then we still have a little guy on the team. Deborah's going to be replaced in a second. That's not actually on the team. But we also caught ourselves a shiny Trapinch, which is more interesting than normal because Trapinch in this game does have the bug typing, meaning I'm assuming Flygon is going to be a dragon bug type. So while this isn't useful right now and its relaxed nature isn't great, I do want to go ahead and use this at least a little bit when it can become a Flygon, because I feel like that could be rather fun. Right now, though, our bug type is going to be Rana, our shiny Illumise, so we're going to go ahead and take that back out for now. And with Duskull, it's something that I will probably use later on in the playthrough when Arbok has fallen off a bit, because Arbok isn't going to be great forever, but I do think it's going to be much better at level 22 than a Duskull is. Once we can get a Dusknoir, however, then I'm much more interested in going ahead and using that, but Arbok is definitely going to be stronger for now. One thing I do want to do, this is the mining point, right? There's a sign somewhere. I want to see if we can go towards the third stratum. I'm not ignoring the rest. Was it this sign? Yes. I'm not ignoring the rest, but I do want to head this way because I did see that there was a trainer up here. I spent a lot of time training up those Pokemon by Spearow, KOing Cacnea, and I did run around in some pretty large circles at some point to try and, ease my boredom because I wanted to go ahead and level up a bunch of new Pokemon. So I did have a bunch of lower level Pokemon on the team. I didn't want to over level my high levels or anything. So I did run around a bit, and I did see that there was a guy here, meaning this way does continue. Lyra's probably best here because electric type Pikachu. As this way does continue, I want to see 1, if there's goodies up here, and 2, if there's anything stopping me from just going to the third stratum. I'm assuming the boss is up here. So I kind of want to go this way in case the boss is like, hey, I have a quest for you. Go run around like an idiot in those caves and go get me something before I fight you. I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of prevention that's going to stop me going this way. So I figure it's worth checking now rather than having to double back later. Because if I go to the caves and I, don't find anything there and then I come all the way back here, and there's a guy here who's like, hey, go find this item in the caves, this just saves me an extra trip. So I'm gonna check this way first. Probably should have done this the first time I started coming through this way, but I didn't. I was like, that's the main way, I'm gonna take the side path. But the side path is massive, so that makes me wonder if there's something going on over here. So, you know. We'll go ahead and see. We'll also check rocks for goodies. Goodies, yellow shard. Okay, this is why we check those rocks for goodies. We check rocks for goodies. Goodies. Ah. Are we blocked? Do you need something before you let me through? I'm sorry, you can't proceed further until you complete the second stratum. Wait. Oh. Oh, so this is just the way to, like, the stairs. Oh, okay. Well, sure, I guess. That's fine. At least I know there's nothing back that way that I need to worry about, but I was expecting there to be some sort of, like, quest or something. But no, I guess we're just running around in the desert for now, without too much of an aim, which is also fine. I believe we checked most areas. We haven't been directly into... Okay, that's a drop back. That's the shortcut area. Okay. We haven't been into the caves very much. We stayed mostly on the outside of the caves. So I'm going to stick to the outside of the caves for now. I do want to go into them, but we're going to stick to the outsides for right now. Battle the trainers around. Get some levels onto our Pokemon because, you know, we have some new members. And while we do that, I want to talk a little bit about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Because for anyone that does not know, there is a big event going on at the moment with the shiny... Treasure Ruin Quartet, I believe is what they are called. I think I've looked that up properly. The Treasure Ruin Quartet, or however you want to pronounce that. I'm going to do the same thing I did in the previous fight and just go to Lyra because there's an electric type. That event is going at the moment, and that's only going for a couple more days. It ends on Sunday for the first one. So I do want to remind people that it's going because it's 1 million KOs on the shiny raids for the shiny event to take place. Obviously, there's a good chance that even if it didn't hit the goal, because it's not like a public number or anything like that, it probably would just be, you know, revealed and fine. I can't imagine that the Pokemon Company would, like, go, haha, actually, you only got 900,000, not allowed. That doesn't seem like the sort of thing that usually happens. So I imagine it's going to take place regardless. But I do want to say, for anyone that is interested in, like, absolutely guaranteeing that they get the shiny, it is probably time to do a couple of raids, because they haven't, like, publicly said anything about, like, only people that participate get the shiny or anything like that. This is just me being paranoid, but I do think it's worth going ahead and actually taking part, if you have Nintendo Switch Online, in at least a couple of the raids, just in case there is, like, a hidden quota to get, like, the mystery gift available to you. Again, probably not the case, but why risk it, right? So I do want to say also, for anyone that doesn't have Nintendo Switch Online right now, there is a 7-day free trial on the Switch. It might be worth going ahead and grabbing the 7-day free trial for people that are paranoid of losing out on potential shiny locks like me. That way you can go ahead and do a couple of this one and the next one, because it's like the overlapping date of where you can do this raid and the next shiny raid. So I think it's worth it personally to go ahead and do a couple. Also, because it's going to be claimed by mystery gift, most / everyone should be able to get it freely. Also, there is a really, really crazy event going on right now with, like, the mass outbreaks in Scarlet and Violet. I took part in literally, like, 2, and I was absolutely amazed at the incredible shiny rate of the little sparkly mass outbreaks that are happening in Scarlet and Violet right now. They are crazy. I don't know what the rate is. I'm assuming it's like a 1 in 4 shiny rate, because I spent 12 minutes. Yes, 12 minutes, that is all. 12 minutes shiny hunting Oddish, and I got 4 shiny Oddish and a shiny Petalil from the next one that I went to. As the first thing that I saw. I saw a shiny Oddish in the initial batch that was just at the outbreak, I got 2 more, like, immediately after that before I'd even taken out the 25 or whatever it is to, like, get the message pop up that they're being depleted. And then I got another one towards the end of the outbreak. And then I went to the Petalil outbreak. I'm assuming it's grass-type shinies because it's Wo-Chien right now. But then I went to a grass-type outbreak for a Petalil because I wanted a Hisuian Lilligant. I figured that would be a good way to get one of those. I could just trade it over to Pokemon Legends Arceus rather than hunting it in Legends Arceus. Which worked, by the way, because I got a Petalil as, like, one of the first ones that I saw, if not the first one that I saw. Kind of in, like, the first batch. So, incredibly high shiny rates right now, for anyone curious about that. I think the other one available right now is Capsakid. So if you want a shiny Capsakid or Scovillain... Oh, I saw that movement, and I got very afraid. But yeah, that's also going at the moment with crazy shiny rates, and that's also going to be changing every 2 weeks alongside the rates. What am I doing here? Is in the puzzle. I'm running straight through and then straight up while it's facing the right. If I follow it here, I go to the far left. And then when it gets to that right end, I run up towards the item. Chase. Gadoodle. Item. Okay. Rocky Helmet. That's not bad. That is not a bad item. Okay. Wigglytuff is probably my best Rocky Helmet user right now. Mostly just because little guy already has the metal coat. I could admittedly put the metal coat onto Krabby as well. Because we're running 2 steel types right now, which I can't help it. I love steel types, what can I say? But I think it's fine on Lyra as well. Lyra has some thick defense. I think that's completely fine. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and continue along. Okay, not just a Rocky Helmet, we also get TM03. Is that Water Pulse? Every TM has been the same as what they normally are so far in terms of number, right? It is in fact Water Interestingly, Illumise can learn it. Illumise, I still don't know how to say that name properly. But Illumise can learn it. I kind of like the fact that it has Charm right now, as that can be a really useful thing for boss Pokemon. I like Stab, obviously. And Giga Drain is probably more useful than Water Pulse. I mean, like, if I want to hit a ground or a rock type, why Water Pulse when Giga Drain? Giga Drain also heals me, and is higher base power. So I feel like it's probably worth it to keep with Giga Drain for now. How do I get out of here without getting bonked? Do I chase it down into the bottom slot? And then when it heads up, I go out? Probably, right? Okay. Follow. Whiskadoodle. Okay. Bow avoided. The only downside to me avoiding it like this, and successfully avoiding it, is I kind of want to know what it is. Like, I know that there's Stantlers on the first stratum, which we could go back to now, probably. We are probably at the right level for that. That's something we could do as well. This area is new without having gone inside a cave yet. New Ultra Ball, nice. Okay, alright, sure. This is why we click on rocks. And then we have you, who I don't think I've battled. Okay, alright, so this is still new. Yes, you'll be the 100th person I face today. Sure, bud. Sure, bud, whatever you say. Is this... Oh no, my 100 straight wins. There's a guy like that in the mainline Pokemon games, I'm pretty sure. That's like, my 100 straight wins, you've ruined it. And you know what? I'm always happy to ruin his 100 win streak. Either way though, we should be able to Aerial Ace Meditite. I hope that Kirlia is not an electric type. It's in a desert, it could be a ground type. Intimidate could also be nice. Bring in Rana could also be nice because fighting psychic type. I think I'm bringing in Rana here. Should be fine against either of the fighting psychic type or its moves. Kirlia could be Noble Order. This does not help me. Oh, I don't like the fact that you're buffing your teammate though. Okay, Aerial Ace does fantastic damage. We love to see it. Okay, great. I can't wait for everyone to hit level 25 and to see all of those moves pop up. Kadabra. Okay. Do I think that my Fearow outspeeds a Kadabra? Okay, Kalia got hit by Sandstorm. It's not a ground type, meaning it could very well be an electric type. It could also still be a psychic type. I'm afraid of the Kalia more than the Kadabra. I don't think the Kadabra one-shots anything on my side, so I'm going to double into the Kalia with an Aerial Ace and a Signal Beam, and we'll see what it does. Reflect. Okay. That's fine. Signal Beam is super effective. Kalia goes down. Okay. Alright. I'm assuming still a Psychic type then. Might be a little bit quick to assume that, but, you know. It boosted its special attack. It's normally a Psychic type. Meditite had similar typing. Why not? It did look a little bit different though, so I'm assuming, you know, there's a different typing added in somewhere to it. Who knows what though? Either way though, Signal Beam. Bing bang boom. Goodbye Kadabra. And... okay, that's rude. It's fine, run us faster. We will go ahead and check out the inside of the caves, I guess? This area is way bigger than I was expecting on the second stratum. I don't know why I thought it was going to be smaller. I have no idea why, but I just figured it would be smaller. Again, it makes sense that it's bigger, you know. The areas probably should get bigger the further on you go. It does still continue out here for now. I'm wondering if there's going to be a point where they actually require me to go into the cave? Or not. There hasn't been one yet. This is another shortcut. Which takes us straight back to the last shortcut. There's an item there by the cave. If it's just items in the cave, I obviously still want to do it because the completionist in my brain would be unhappy with me if I ignored something like that. Doorway. Even if we find the second stratum leader, I don't imagine we'll get pulled straight into a battle. This is probably the thieves' hideout that Kit mentioned. How do we get in? Device, try knocking. I kind of forgot that we were even trying to get into the thieves' hideout. I was just too busy thinking about the boss upcoming because I was rearranging my team and training my team for so long. That's all I was thinking. I was like, upcoming boss? But yeah, we have this to do, I guess. I don't think they're that stupid. No, that's a great idea. It could work. Knock, knock. All I could think at reading Knock Knock, I just completely spaced out for a moment, thinking about, like, that Knock Knock joke of, I have a great Knock Knock joke, but you need to start it, and then they just stay silent. That's all I could think of. Password? Open Sesame? Wrong. What do you mean wrong? That's always the password. Even if it's the wrong password, you accept that password. Abracadabra? Wrong again. Bald. That's a taboo word. Like heck I'd open. It was a fair guess, you know. There was context. I think she was on point. I didn't the other two guesses, to be fair. What's wrong? Nothing. Oh, hi there. You've been caught, buddy. I got a plan. Maybe he's hiding in one of those sandy caves. I knew there'd be a reason to go to the caves. Okay, I'm gonna say I may have got the placement wrong because I went to the first stratum area. I knew there was gonna be something that was gonna make me go into those caves. Let's follow him. He can't be far away. Okay, all right. Into the caves we go now that we have an objective. I guess we'll start at the top and work our way down. Sure, we'll go over this one. I haven't been into like any of this. I think we poked our nose in and did nothing. So let's see. I also didn't train up any of my Pokemon in here in case there was new Pokemon in these caves. So, okay, we have items. I like items. 4K, nice. Also, I should probably put that Shell Bell on someone. That is a good item. Unless I already came into one of these caves in the previous episode to get the Pokemon in the first place that I was training. Is this where we got Arbok? I already don't remember. Listen, I've spent 2 days just doing shiny raids with Wo-Chien and training up this team in Odyssey, and I've completely forgotten everything. It's crazy. I may have brain damage. Okay, we'll get you healed up, though. I should probably make it so that Krabby isn't the thing in second, because Krabby has just been being swapped out, like, every time, but I know as soon as I swap it out from the front, I'm gonna wish it was in front, so I'm not gonna do it, actually. Nope. It's gonna be useful. It's gonna be useful. Hidden item in the corner? No? Okay. Kind of figured there would be. Anything down this way? No. Okay. I'm hugging the left wall. You may have noticed a star piece. Okay, money is still appreciated. Money is appreciated. I will click on every rock. No one will stop me, okay? This is something that I need to do. I need to do this. I'm still gonna stick to going to the left here for a second. This is suspicious. Oh, okay. I've grabbed that box up there. I saw the open box, meaning we keep going around. Is that a full loop? It does seem like it. It seems like it's a full loop. Okay, I guess we need to enter from a different point. That's suspicious. That's very suspicious. Okay, that's the actual objective. Let's go the other way first. I don't want to go to the actual objective yet. I want to go to all the side stuff. There was still an area with an item that leads to... or an outside area that led to an item. So I want to find that first. I'm assuming that's here? Yeah, with the other objective point just... oh, just there. That is. It's just this next ladder. Is it really that easily connected? Oh, it's just there. Okay, what's this? An iron. Okay, alright, not the craziest of things, just EV enhancement, sure. What do we have over to the left, though? Also, I don't know if I can even get encounters in here. A water stone. Crabby. Has it changed? I don't think it's changed. I think it's still level, but... you never know. Crabby. Useless. Okay, alright, well, okay. No need to call me useless 6 times, damn. And another 4K. Okay, 4K seems to be the common reward that's given out over here. I kind of want to see if there's anything different that we can get here that I may have missed. Altoy, I remember getting. Yeah, I feel like I got that in the desert, not in the caves, though, right? Maybe I got it in the caves. Hey, I actually don't think there is anything inside of the caves that's worthwhile. The rarest thing I think I found was Trap Inch, unless there's like a 1% chance for something that I'm not finding, but I'm not going to waste any more time on that. I want to go ahead and check out the actual objective area that we need to head to, which seems to be up this way, behind the big area. Here. Oh, I thought we were going to run into the thief. That's the old amber the adventurer was talking about. Do you want to take it? Old amber the adventurer was talking about. Yes? Yes. As soon as you put your hands on the amber, you hear a loud cry. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, it's a foe. What level is it? 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay. Level 40 Armaldo. I wish I could heal up Lyra so I had a chance of sleeping it for a turn and maybe bulldozing it twice to get its speed down so that my team could actually do stuff. I wish Lyra was healthy. I feel like if anyone has a chance of doing anything here, it's Lyra. Maybe Rana outspeeds Armaldo at level 28, do you think? And I can get a charm off? 64 speed? No. No, I don't think it does. It might be close, but I don't think it does. I mean, I guess we can see if Firo outspeeds, right? With 62 speed, if Firo outspeeds, Rana outspeeds, and we can guarantee to get a charm off. So I'm gonna try and get a growl off for now. Let's see. We do not outspeed. Okay. That means that Rana probably does not outspeed. We do live, actually. Okay. That's good. That's really good. I would like to get another growl off, please. Okay, I will not get another growl off. Meaning we should go to... We should probably go to Lyra. A bulldoze would go a long way, a sleep would go a long way. I don't know which one is more valuable right now. They're both very important. If we can get a sleep off, then we can swap to Rana and get a charm off almost guaranteed. Well, it wouldn't be guaranteed, I guess, but it would be likely, I should say. A bulldoze would also be more likely to be beneficial, because we have a much higher chance of living a move and landing a bulldoze and it lowering its speed, which will have use rather than missing a lullaby. I feel like missing a lullaby screws us over completely. The most important thing we can do here is get another charm off, because we can kill this thing. We have the damage if we just get a poison with Tia. If we get a poison fang, toxic, we are golden. Also, depending on its moveset, Aaron might genuinely be crazy. So I'm going for a bulldoze. Rock. Well, that's bad. Of all the moves it could have gone for, that counters me the hardest, I guess. Yeah, that's really, really bad. New plan. Lullaby. Rock slide. Okay, we should live that. We live that fairly well. We land Lullaby. Okay, that's good. There is one turn of guaranteed sleep. Okay, so we can guaranteed swap in Rana just fine. We're doing that because we need to get some charms off if we want to beat this thing. We need to land charms. So we swap in Rana. This turn it's guaranteed to sleep. It can wake up from this turn. We charm. Please stay asleep. Please. Or rock polish. Or water tackle. Any of those is fine. That's half of its moveset. And there's a high chance of it staying asleep. Just don't rock slide. Okay, stays asleep. Good, good, good. That's great, actually. That's great. Do we risk another one, is the question. Do we risk another one, or do we swap straight to Arbok? I don't think it's worth swapping straight to Arbok. I'd actually rather sacrifice Lyra, now that it's done what it needs to do. But the chance of Lyra getting a bit more damage off, or like... I guess, yeah, I wouldn't want to get the paralysis because I'm trying to poison it. I think I want one more charm. I'm going for one more charm. Woke up. Rock polish. Okay, we're fine. I saw a rock and my heart stopped. We have a chance. We have a chance. This is going to lower its attack to what? -5. And we have intimidate. So Arbok coming out, it'll be at -6. Okay. Hold on. There's actual hope here. Lyra can also probably live some hits and get some bulldozers off to get some damage off regardless. We might not need to try and poison it. We might be okay with KOing it. I mean, that Rocky Helmet damage is also significant. I just wish I could heal. I would heal stall this so much right now, but I can't heal. Tragic. Okay, we bulldoze. Rock slide. That sucks. I wish it had gone for a contact move. But we live. Wait, it doesn't suck. That's amazing. Hold on. Wait. Extra damage. Good. Good. Okay. Bulldoze. Rock polish. That's fine. That's more damage. Okay, you already outspeed everything. This is just more turns of more damage. I think we're at a really good spot here. I think Krabby can actually destroy this thing. I don't even think we have to rely on the poison. So I'm just gonna bulldoze. Okay. Bulldoze is also doing okay damage. This is very winnable. That's respectable damage. Rock polish again. Okay. All right. He really wants to hit max speed, and I'm denying it. I'm assuming it's doing this because I'm bulldozing over again. It might be a random AI moveset choice, but this is good. This is good. I don't think I care about keeping Lyra alive. I love this loop that we're in. I love this. This is great. This is fantastic. I don't think I can catch this, right? Okay, we crit on the turn where I would have, you know, checked, but I don't think we can catch it until we've taken out the Stratum leader, right? Little guy is trying to learn Brick Break. Yes. Yes, I will take that over Double Kick. I will. Yes. Because I like the extra base power and added effect. I do like that. Double Kick is decent, but like, Brick Break is good. Ideally, Drain Punch. I like Drain Punch. That move makes me happy. If we could learn Drain Punch, perhaps. Okay. Nice. There's a Cradilly too. There's a Cradilly. No. I can't charm that. Unless it's all physical. Think it's all physical? Oh my god, I'm so screwed. Oh, I was so happy. This is mean. This is mean. Okay. The good news. Tia still has Poison Fang to Toxic this thing. The bad news. Probably doesn't matter if it has any special attacking move like Ancient Power or Giga Drain or Energy Ball. Also, it may be able to heal itself. This is going to be much harder. I'm just going to click Metal Claw because I don't think Krabby does anything here to help me. Confuse Ray. Okay, that at least gives me a chance to do something. So that's good, I guess. We had ourselves in confusion because of course we do. Yep, that's how things work. Confuse Ray. If it keeps spamming Confuse Ray, then even Aaron might have a chance if it gets some Metal Claw boosts going. Power Gem. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. That's bad. Also, Power Gem does not boost defense. That's what Diamond Storm does. I don't like the fact that it boosted its defense, especially against my team that's like all physical. So Charm does nothing. Charm does absolutely nothing to help me. Meaning the best thing I can do is get the poison up early, I guess. So we go straight to Tia. We're gonna get the Intimidate off. Might be useful if it has a move other than Power Gem, but Poison Fang is really what it comes down to. Can we get a Poison Fang poison? Please go for Confuse Ray. We have speed. Poison, 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 poison. Tia, you beautiful, beautiful creature. Okay, hold on. There is hope. There is hope. The hope is slim, but it is hope. Okay. Best case scenario, we get a Bulldoze off to lower its speed. Is probably the next best thing. Poison Tick is helpful. Bulldoze. Giga Drain. Okay, that sucks. It sucks that it has Giga Drain. It sucks that it has that move. It does. It truly, truly sucks. We are really reliant on Toxic taking it out, unfortunately. Between Rana and Little Guy, who is it best to bring out next? Fight for my life here. Like, Brick Break is decent damage. It did get a defense boost. Little Guy probably has a higher chance of living a hit. Also Sturdy. Sturdy is good, so we'll get 2 ticks of Toxic off before we bring out Rana, which can outspeed, and Signal Beam for super effective damage. I think we'll bring out Little Guy first. I think. Poison Tick, which is Toxic Poison, so it should do a lot. It's probably better to Brick Break than Metal Claw, because we're not going to get a lot of attacks off, so I'd rather hit harder. Both are super effective. Leech Seed. It's annoying because that's going to break my Sturdy, but it's also good because it's a turn of it not going for a move that would probably hit me harder, like Power Gem or Giga Drain. And the recovery's not going to be too high because we're only level 25. Okay, Little Guy, keep going. Giga Drain. This is scary. Please do less than half. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, ooh, ah, ooh. But big fat butts. Big fat butts. I think we're good. I think we're good. Confuse Ray? That's fine. I think we're good. Even if Little Guy gets KO'd here, which it will to Leech Seed, we have Rana in the back, and the Toxic Poison should deal with it. Please don't tell me there's a third fossil. We break through the confusion? Crit him. Crit him, Little Guy. Crit him. That would make me so happy. The poison goes first. Okay. Little Guy get the XP. Little Guy gets the XP. We take down 2 level 40s. Apparently, the adventurer was attacked by these foes. Once the danger passed, you decided to take the amber and return to the Krabby Club. Am I safe? Did I do it? I don't feel like I was meant to do it at this level. I really don't feel like I was meant to do that yet. But I did it. And there's some water up here. I'm good with that. I'm good to leave. I'm happy. I need to go and heal up is what I need to do. Safety. Safety. Heal me. Okay. That is not what I thought was going to be happening when I went into that area. I thought I was going to be finding the guy in the caves that we needed for the quest. That is not what happened. So the guy for the quest will be next episode, because that took a while. So if you guys have enjoyed the unexpected takedown of 2 level 40 foes with this new team, round of applause for Tia getting that poison first try, by the way. Absolute hero. To be honest, without that we would have been so screwed. Also, great job Lyra at taking down a level 40 Armaldo. These two, great job, just all around. But I think this is where we wrap things up for right now. If you guys have enjoyed, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,